Carlotta. Good morning, doll. Good morning. Every time I think of Carlotta, I think of that pretty hair and those gorgeous brown eyes. That's what I think of. Good morning, pretty Elle. You little elf. That was a funny remark you made this morning about the porridge. That was funny. Porridge. Who uses the word porridge anymore? When was the last time someone had porridge, right? Porridge. It sounds so Oliver Twist, right? Charles Dickens was the last time anybody had porridge. Who has porridge? We have stew. We have... How about gruel? Has anybody had gruel? Gruel, gruel. It's the same thing as porridge, right? But maybe even not as good a flavor. Gruel. That's what I should have made us, Elle. Uh-oh. Today's your daughter's birthday? Congratulations, or happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday. It would be wonderful. Well, I don't think we send her that kind of stuff. Happy birthday. I hope she can hear us. One second. That's cruel, right? Gruel, that's cruel, right? We should have made gruel. We should have had gruel. That's such an awkward word. It sounds bad before you even eat it, right? It sounds like it's not even going to taste good. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. No, I'm saying just joined us on IG. Anderson just joined us on IG. You guys, I'm happy this morning. I'm happy most mornings. 99% of the time. Even a sad morning, I can turn happy. Happy birthday to Emma. Happy birthday to Emma. Good morning, RJ. That's it, Mythical. That's it, the 7,000 number. It's flex time for a second, but it's not me that flexes. No joke. No joke. Proof. Saturday. Proof. Saturday. Listen to what I'm going to tell you guys. We're on a rocket ship. Rocket ship. It's just on... We're just building it on the platform still. You understand that, right? Do you truly understand that? Grasp it. Grasp it, you 100 specials. Grasp it. Hold on to the idea. Building a rocket ship. And that's no joke. And it's good. You see it. You feel it. You smell it. Okay? Here's what happens. People think Pops is bragging when I show a 7,000. No, no, no. No, no, no. I want you to take one step back and sit in this seat. It's just a pilot seat. It's just a pilot seat. I'm just the lucky pilot. Anybody can drive the rocket ship. Did you know that? And I don't mean just anybody. Magical people can. Weren't other people driving the rocket ship on Saturday? Right? All it takes is sitting in front of getting behind the wheel. You can drive the rocket ship. It's not some special job that Pops does. The rocket ship's you guys. The rocket ship takes the energy of magic and the energy. You guys are the rocket ship. You guys are the ones that show up in the morning and push like. Any pilot could sit in the plane, but if there's no fuel, you don't leave the landing strip. So the pilot that thinks he's the guy, get him out. He's going to ruin your plane. He's going to crash it and he's going to burn it. It isn't about the pilot. And you know how many people make it about themselves? And they'll crash and they'll burn. So you remember when it's not practiced fake humility. And when I flex, it's for the group. It's for the rocket. It's for where we're going to go. No kidding. That 7,000, I didn't push. I didn't subscribe one. I don't get 1 ounce of credit for that. People sitting around, oh, I didn't do anything. I have to get that straight. Or don't let me drive the car. Don't let me drive the rocket ship. You kicked me out. And you put Jamie here. Or you put Derek here. Or you put Free or Al or Brock. Or any of you. As long as you're living a good, kind life. And you're working hard to be your best. Anybody drives. Just keep the rocket ship going. You guys are literally the fuel. Don't ever forget that. The operator better never forget that. You'll run out of fuel so fast you will crash and burn. Millions do it. Not us. Okay? Pops is screaming and yelling this morning. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Unheard of. I remember this was January. Let's start the YouTube channel. 7 subscribers. How do we go live? How do we do it? Well, you got to get 1,000 followers first. What? 1,000 subscribers? How am I going to get 1,000 subscribers so I could go live on here? I grinded at it, figured it out, begged for subscribers. I need 1,000. I need 1,000. Come on, you guys, find me 1,000 people that'll sign up. Oh, now I had my 1,000. Then YouTube says, oh, sorry, now that you got your 1,000, you have to sit on a landing strip for 3 weeks before we'll let you turn the live on because we don't know if you just went and picked up a bunch of phony balonies or these real people. Okay? So we sat there for 3 weeks before they even let us take off. 5 people at the first. 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 2. 7,000 in 6 months. You guys, do you understand that part? That's the best part. So, scream and yelling part, it's over. I love you guys so much. I thank you for the kindness, the goodness, the support. Okay? I just thank you all for that. I'm reading as we're going some things. I want to read. There are so many readings. Here's the other crazy thing. There's so many readings came in overnight. There were only 3 winners yesterday. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 readings. 9 people. 9 people yesterday. Pops, I got a reading for us. Well, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to put them off. I'm going to read them all today. Today, we are going to be reading up a show. They're yours. This is the fuel we're talking about. Pops is the blessed pilot. Simply and no more. And I try to show up and be a good pilot. Clean it up. Be straight, be right, impeccable. Drive straight. That's what the people that are launching this rocket ship expect. But it's you guys. It's you guys. And this is not fake, false humility. But just figure it out. It's so basic. There is nothing without 1 subscriber. And I like that stay the course right there, Tabitha, because it takes consistency. I've been sick a couple of times. I'm on the older. I'm not the healthiest specimen ever, but I'm in good shape for my age. Real good shape, Marine. I've been sick 3 or 4 times in the last 7 months, 8 months. How many shows have we missed? Not even a handful. Not even a handful. One time because they suspended us. Not even a handful. We don't quit. We keep pouring fuel into this rocket ship. We haven't even missed a handful. I don't think I could count 5. There you go. Maybe 2 and then a couple of times I had a bad headache. That was just Saturday. Gosh darn it. Here I'm talking. I'm so bad at it. I'm not. Thank God I had co-pilots. Thank God we had co-pilots. And not just that, think the energy of the universe, I should say. Add to that, didn't it prove Pops isn't the only driver? Let's be clear about that. You guys, there's 100 qualified drivers out here right now. Ephraim could step up and drive. Carlotta could step up and drive. Any of you. And you will when you visit the Mush Lab. We're throwing co-hosts at you from now on. Okay? Listen to this. Most of us are convinced that we are our egos, which is who we think we are. The ego is part of our incarnation. It dies with the body. Our ego is going to die when this shell dies. Gone. Ego, boop, gone. That's why we're so afraid of death. Death scares the hell out of who you think you are, especially if you think you are this body. The shadow, especially the shadow of death, is the greatest teacher for how to come to the light. The shadow of death is a teacher, a great teacher, how to go towards the light of your life. When you are fully present in the moment, there is no anticipatory fear or anxiety because you're here and now, not in the future. Ram Dass tells us this. It's brilliant. Hold here. Hold for a moment. Gonna do a couple giveaways, but we got some work to do first. We got some work to do this morning because there's so many beautiful things that have been sent in. We have a beautiful Smurfy out here in Sacramento, Oakland area, out there doing the much work. It's a good kid. I remember the day that went down. I remember the day that the show went down, and all of a sudden we couldn't go live on YouTube. And for some reason, I reached out to Ephraim. Give me some more likes, please. Reached out to Ephraim. And I said, Ephraim, maybe we could use your channel on IG to go live and we'll split screen. And you'll be my host and we can still do the show, but you'll co-host me we had it all figured out. We were going to do it the following morning. He dove right, Pops, absolutely, I got your back. Don't worry about it. He ran out that day and got a lab coat to wear to the show, his upper screen. Well, boom, something happened. I was able to go live my own. I didn't need to use it, but he was so there. That was a long time ago. That's when we were first pals, just beginning to be a pal. Hey, Pops, your show has been fire and growing exponentially every day. Let's get backwards here. Our show, this isn't false humility. Please, 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 here. This is where you guys taking this thing, 7,000. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy the fact that you can sit around and look at sprigs coming off of your branches. You got little buds growing all over you. It's so cool. Look around you. How many new people are you saying hello to every day? You got little buds springing up all around you, get to do stuff with. What are you going to do with them? You teach them how to be kind? Teach them how to grow mushrooms too? I hope so. Hey, Pops, our shows have been fire and growing exponentially every day. I'm so glad you threw up your link in my local mushroom enthusiast group for Facebook. I had no idea I would ever wind up on this path. I am the most productive and driven I have ever been in my life. This is Ephraim. Microdosing and getting a handle on how to maximize the use of microdosing has had an effect on me like the movie with Chris McConaughey. Once the initial buzz wears down, it's still smooth day or smooth work stuff. I am shining in many aspects of my life. The goal is, of course, to grow chonkers for work. Good goal. But really studying about mycology and knowing this will be my jam for the time being gives me intense satisfaction. I love all the words associated with mycology. chatting and talking about flow hoods and inoculation and grain spawn and substrate and vermiculite and genetics. All these words I know now because of your work, Pops. Our work. And I can understand when someone else is talking about the stages of growth. It's exciting and it consumes me. I love it. Again, thank you for your encouragement every damn day since I showed up one morning last winter. Thank you for showing us how to get started and giving the community a much needed platform to come together and learn and grow as humans and as mycologists. Ephraim. That's my kid right there. Fuel, what I wrote back. Fuel for the rocket. That's fuel. Fuel it up, baby. You guys ready for another one? You want another one? Say, Pops, give us another one. Pops, give me another one. You guys haven't even gotten a giveaway yet. You don't even care. Give us another one. I'm going to find it. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm finding one more here. I tried it a different way today, leaving it on my phone instead of saving it over here. Watch this one. Mushman. Mushman. I'm going to read 2 things from Mushman. We're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to read some more. We got so much going on here. We got a lot of readings. You guys, I said 9 people sent readings in. 3 people won, 9 people said, Pops, I got something I'd like you to read. You bet. Fuelers. Fuelers. Fuelers and refuelers. All work and no play. All work and no play. Keep on the grind. Only care about pay. Leave everything behind. The more I go, the more I get. But I don't know. It would bring regret. It was bringing me down. I reached for the sauce. I was working a clown, trying to be a boss. I slowed down the pace. I started to grow. Life isn't a race. There is an end, and we know. Now, we read that a couple of days ago by Mushman. It was beautiful. I loved it. Then he sent me another one. And I didn't have a chance to respond right away. Usually, you guys know, you know, Pops, I respond real fast. Even though I'm working, I'm doing 100 things, man. My phone goes off. My kids are asking a question. If I can answer, boop, get it. Keep on doing what you're doing. It took me a little while to get back to him. And I could see what happened is his brain was going. It was like, oh, no, I might have upset Pops. So he writes back. He goes, Pops, did I upset you? Before I had a chance to reply. I appreciate that he asked that question because that's impeccable communication. Before he got crazy in his head, he was going to clarify it through communication. Hey, did I do something that I shouldn't have, that upset you? It's an impeccable question. And I'm, oh no. The only reason he even got there is because I didn't respond. Here's what he wrote. You guys ready for that? Yeah, Jamie, we all do that. Sometimes we assume that the guy, oh, God, they're having a problem with me. Just ask, did I do something to upset you? Mush fam. You guys ready for this one? Give me a couple readies. I gotta go hook you up. You guys ready? Yes? I know you are. The same guy that wrote that other one. Decided to try. I'll give it a go. Did not know why, but now I know. Scrolled through the net. Found a crazy old dude. This will get weird, I bet. That thought was rude. I came on to watch T. I was welcomed by all. No one knew me, but I let down my wall. I watch every day. The old man is still crazy, but he's shown us a way. He won't let us be lazy. That's right, baby. The old man, that's what did I upset you by calling you crazy, Pops? That's a compliment. Are you kidding me? That's a compliment. The old man's still crazy, but he won't let me be lazy. That's a compliment. Pops, did I upset you? Impeccable question, too. Who liked that one? If 10 people tell me I'll post this one, I think it's great. I want to post it, but I only want to do it if you guys want to see it. 10 people. So crazy. You so crazy. Right? Should I say, do you like that one? That was good. That was fire. I liked it. I'm a flower guy. I just dabbed some mimosa. Whoa. I loved it. That was spot on. Certainly. Never mind. Captain told me to post it. I'm doing it. I do what the captain tells me. He's my vice president. Did you guys know that? I told somebody one day, I'm like the president in my mind, and Jeff's my vice president. Whenever I'm like going to be incapacitated or something, there's a president. He'll rise to the top. He didn't know that, though. Do a giveaway, Pops. Quit gathering. Been here 21 minutes. Look at us gorgeous people. Look at all the people here and all the likes. This is phenomenal. We're going to get boxes. It's Tuesday, so we're doing okay on what's inside. I looked up 12, there are 12 different kinds of grains. Grain. We use grain a lot in this biz, don't we? Grain. I picked one of the grains off of the list. Go. Name a grain. Rye. I see rye. Greg. Rye. Millet. Rye berry. Corn. Millet. Butter. Wheat. Rice. Corn. Popcorn. Rye. Chef's game. Barley. Kill it. Ceasefire. Sheffy in Czechoslovakia. Sheffy, I said barley. I actually picked barley because I didn't want to pick one that we usually use as mycologist, but it's still on the list. So good job. And sorghum, by the way, whoever's saying sorghum up there, I was so close to putting sorghum down. I know nothing about sorghum. Did you know that? Sheffy, you're the winner. Top, middle, or bottom. Okay? And sorghum's on the list. I need to learn. I was reading it this morning. I'm like, I need to learn more about sorghum. What's the deal with sorghum? So here we go, Sheffy. Top, middle, or bottom? That's what I use for my jars. Well, that's why you got it. Okay, Sheffy, top for Chef. God, it's so cool, you guys. You're talking about rocket ships. This rocket ship doesn't just stay in the United States. This rocket ship has fuelers coming in from Australia, fuelers in New Zealand, fuelers, no joke, fuelers in Peru, fuelers in, Jamaica, fueler in Italy, fueler in Germany, fueler in Scotland, fuelers in Ireland, fuelers in Great Britain, fuelers, Canada, fuelers, I'm not kidding. Are you kidding me? This is a worldwide thing. We're just like, we think we're only U.S. No. Spores go everywhere. Spores go everywhere. We don't do borders. Icky borders. Borders suck. Circles suck. They keep people out and they keep people in. Ooh. Spores, none of that. That's the missing ingredient on our planet. We're not spore-like. Spread spores on each other. I would love a Chinese spore to come land on us and to shoot a Chinese spore over there. Let's mix spores and forget about all that other nonsense. They're out there trying to figure out more the faster and faster anti-ballistic missiles still today. We're still developing more rocketry to shoot at each other. Really? Oh, you sad people. You sad people. Pops is going to be out of here in a few years. Oh, you sad planet. Because you're giving it back to the mushrooms really fast. You're giving it back to the mushrooms faster than you had to. I'll show this to you in a second, Chuck. But William Tyndall, who knows who Tyndall is? Tyndallization. What is Tyndallization? I'll read this in a second. I'm on a roll. What's Tyndallization? What's Tyndallization? Give me an answer. Oh, God, we're blue. It's almost too late, you guys. Now we just got to be as kind as we can on the way out. What's Tyndallization? Anybody know? Tyndallization, there is a guy named John Tyndall, 1840s, 1850s, 1860s. He created the first process of sterilization. How to sterilize without a pressure cooker. Okay? So you guys actually, people, can I do it without a pressure cooker? Yes. There you go. Mavis, she's so smart. Sterilizing process. And it's called Tyndallization. This guy was a physics professor in England. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant man. Brilliant man. In the 1850s, he wrote a book. The same man that literally is a father to mycologist in terms of ways to prep and get our whole processes going. Tyndall, brilliant scientist. In the 1850s, he wrote a paper. It was called diamagnetism. What's diamagnetism, Pop? That was the word he used for global warming. He had already hypothesized and done experiments to prove that CO2, the buildup of carbon dioxide, was warming the planet. And he was telling the scientists of his day back in the 1850s. 170 years later, we're starting to listen. We're only starting to listen because it's costing corporate America money. So, be a mushroom. The first guy to come up with, and actually here's another true story. Mr. Tyndall, you're the scientist of the world. There was a lady who actually came up with the idea first and published a paper first. But because it was a lady, she didn't get the credit for it. And did he steal her idea, or did he come up with the same idea and publish his own paper? We don't know. We're not going to call him a thief of the idea, but we'll find out in history the man got the idea and the lady gave sorry, you're second, and we find papers later on. Maybe she should have got the credit. I forget her name. I should know it. And that's a shame that I'm not giving you her name this morning. But that's the way that stuff works, too. Two people came up with it right about the same time. One a man, one a lady. Give it to the guy, diamagnetism. He's the big shot on the deal. Anyway, sorry about a rambling morning. Okay? No, it doesn't matter. Cheffy, we got a crispy in here. Oh, we got a Pops pack in here. We got a good Pops pack in here. And this one I made fun. This one here, so far, lately we've been doing supplements that come from Arkansas, and they have sort of an accent to them, sort of hillbilly-ish accent to them. That's the supplements we've been doing lately, right? Thank you, Thad. Who knows what ODPE is? ODPE. OD. Well, we kind of know what the PE is. Boop, put that to the side. OD, look it up. Old Dirty. Old Dirty. I don't like the name very much. Like, they sound like they're not going to be very good, but they are. Okay, I'll tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. Maybe I'll save the story till tomorrow. ODPE, and 2 half-gram supplements that's ground spawn, not ground fruit, ground spawn. So test it on yourself, okay? So that's ground spawn and ODPE, one alone, you're a rocket ship yourself. So be careful, okay? Don't go too rocket shippy on yourself. Cheffy, congratulations. You let me know what you want me to do with this later on, bro. Oh, where's my pen? Chef, Good job. Okay. I am going to, let me see if I can pull this next one up. This came in from Logan. You guys, I'm going to keep going here, okay? Lee, the ODPE is AF. No doubt. I'm glad you said that too. Thank you. Mushrooms by Sylvia Plath. Mushrooms by Sylvia Plath. You guys have done a phenomenal job being here and being on the clock and getting me the likes and keeping this thing fueled up. Keep it going, okay? Oh, card. Oh, card. How nice is that card? How nice is that card? It's the Knight of Wands. I feel like a Knight of Wands right now. I feel like a Knight of Wands. As soon as we're done here, the show today, you know what we're going to do? Brock's never made tubs before. He's been doing all of the other stuff, getting up to this point. Now we've got a bunch of colonized stuff, and Brock's going to be making tubs today. I'm excited. I'm excited to get his little hands with a bunch of soil on them. Turn him into a bigger mushroom than he's already becoming. The kid's growing. Mushrooms by Sylvia Plath. Overnight, very lightly, discreetly, very quietly. Our toes, our noses take hold on the loam, acquire the air. Nobody sees us, stops us, or betrays us. The small grains make room. Soft fists insist on, heaving the needles, the leafy bedding, even the paving, our hammers, our rams, earless and eyeless, perfectly voiceless, widen the crannies, shoulder through holes. We diet on water, on crumbs of shadow, bland-mannered asking, little or nothing. So many of us. We are shelves, we are tables, we are meek. We are edible. Nudgers and shovers in spite of ourselves. Our kind multiplies. We shall by morning inherit the earth. Our foot's in the door. Sylvia Plath. Study this poem. You will be amazed at the historical significance of this poem. What's it mean, Pops? Well, first of all, it's all about mushrooms, and they shoulder themselves, and they literally push themselves right through the pavement, pounding fists right through the pavement. But you know what this is a metaphor for, this poem? The women's rights movements back in the turn of the century. She was a huge women's rights advocate. And this poem's, when you read it, and you internalize it, digest it, she's talking about the women's rights movements and using the mushrooms as a metaphor for that. It's freaking brilliant. Brilliant woman. She's considered one of the top 10 poets of all time, Sylvia Plath. So find that, and then read how the analogies cross over. When she says our toes, our nose take hold on the loam, they're getting their fingers in the doors of being a chance to vote. Even the paving, our hammers, our rams, how mushrooms can come up right through the cracks and the crannies in the pavements. The status quo. They're building a new status quo, these mushrooms. Pretty cool. On IG, we have a friend called Sean Shango. I believe Sean is Sean McGinnis on here. Sean Shango. On IG, I want you guys to go over there. If you get a chance, go over to Sean, Shango. Say hi to him, maybe even follow him. Maybe even give him a holler. I love musicians. I love musicians. Musicians' brains are amazing because they're mathematicians too, in my mind. And I can't do, I'm not a very good mathematician, and I certainly can't play music, and I just, my brain wasn't made that way. I love musicians. He's a musician. And he wrote this to me. And then he sent a link. Unfortunately, I can't share the link here, but that's why I'm asking you to go over there. Check it out. Ask him for the link if you get a chance, if you feel like it. Pops, I used to make music. It was my whole life for many years. Health issues have stopped me these last few years, but not before I was able to record a few things of my own. You actually reminded me of one I'd forgotten about during the stream this morning. See how beautiful this is? We stream this stuff and everybody takes away the seeds of goodness that work best for them. It's an instrumental that makes me feel like everything is good when I hear it. I thought maybe I could pass this feeling on to you. That's what I'm asking him to do to all of us, pass it on to all of us. If he thinks I'm going to get a good feeling from it, then I think you guys will all get a good feeling from it. I thought maybe I could pass this feeling on to you. If you feel like it, when you're in a relaxing mood sometimes. And then he's got, it looks so professional. Hold on one sec. So you guys, shoot over there. Check a brother out. All right? Give me a couple thumbs up. I'm thinking about it, Pops. I might shoot over there and check a brother out. Give me another. Thank you, guys. I screenshotted it. That's good. Seriously, it's good. Or I wouldn't even be setting the link on to you guys. It's good. Okay? And it's great to support each other. I'd like to see him get a thumbs up when you go over there and listen to it. That's just what we do for each other. Bridge builders. Bridge builders! Pontiffs! Right? Are we enjoying this morning? Do you guys want a couple more readings? A couple more readings? We got 9 of them. Remember I said there were 9? You guys want a couple more? The freeze drying of the weed went fantastic, Drake. In my mind, it might even be better than regular. And you'd get it done in 12 hours instead of 3 weeks. Okay, here we go, kids. Ginger Gnome, I just saw you on there. I kept this right here. Don't forget to take care of Ginger if you guys get a chance. Anybody want the best balms and salves and everything in the whole world? Okay? Drake, would you text me and we'll talk about that so we don't do it here with everybody? How's that work? Okay? Boom. Look at this beautiful stuff. Okay? So do me a favor if you get a chance. Anybody needs a lip balm, the best mango mint lip balm in the whole world is right here. And I don't know where she got this packaging, but her and Cy Research's packaging is pretty amazing. So is this one. Okay? Richard Bruette, he's right up there, in my mind, one of the top 10 poets in the world today. Did you know that? I really believe that. He doesn't know it, and not the rest of the world hasn't seen him enough. But I put Brock and Richard Bruette, Richard on here, Rich Fungi. I'm not even joking, because I can hear their souls. I feel it, so it's my poetry. It's my own poetry because I feel their souls. I feel their souls more than I feel Carl Sandburg's, put it that way. When he writes about fog or he writes about Chicago, I get it, but I don't feel it. Richard, random thoughts. When time slows and thoughts wander, the darkness seeps in. Not in waves, but with drip. The water of positivity is tainted. Never knowing in the moment how to battle an unseen foe, it expands. All the planning and praying brought it to your shores just the same. No matter muscle or intellect, the foe will find us all. I like that. Be prepared. Be on your toes at all times, but be armored with kindness and goodness, and you will find Teflon like no other. And even if they think they hit you, you took nothing personal. You didn't assume anything and you didn't take anything personal. Boop, right through you. Ha ha. But know who they are. Know who they are. Be a wise shepherd, because there are wolves. It seems as the clock spirals, the disease spreads with ferocity. But when motion is engaged and goal is in place, the light breaks through the muck, allowing flower to bloom in oil-soaked field. The sweat and determination shows the path, only paved through fight and downtrodden fear. Oh, me. Get him, Richard. Ooh, get him, Richard. I mean it. As it spreads with ferocity, the only thing that'll fight is motion engaged. And then you're boop, light through the muck. Motion engaged, he says. That doesn't count sitting on your couch or not making your bed. When you make your bed, motion engaged, you're already lighting up the muck. Idle one sits to contemplate a fallen apple, yet never looking down to see it rot. Often the disease has won before the diagnosis is spoken. Thank you for everything you do, Pops. Change in the world. My poet. Giveaway. Cereal. Top 10 cereals. Top 10 cereals. Eating boxed cereals. Give me cereals. Top 10 cereals. I took one off the list. I love you too, Tabby. Wheaties. And Apple Jacks and Corn Flakes and House of Sauce and Cheerios and Lucky Charms and Pops and Captain Crunch and Maryland and Lucky Charms and Cocoa Puffs and Cheerios and Lucky Charms and Pops and Good Morning and Rice Krispies. Almost went with Rice Krispies. Fruity Pebbles, Rice Krispies, Cheerios. Drake got it. Raisin Bran. See Fire, Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran, which happens to be Pop's favorite, so he picked it off of the list. Drake, good job today. Good job today. Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran. Some of you guys had other ones that are on the list, so be prepared. I didn't tell you too many because I'm going back to this one. So I didn't want to answer how many are on the list or not on the list on this one. Okay? Oh, Carlotta Pops cheats all the time. I cheat for the good, though. Right? 1 or 2, top or bottom? Drakey, what do you want? Top or bottom? You guys are really paying attention this morning. I'm so pleased with you guys today. Top or bottom? Which one do we want there? If we do this fast, Pops only had 3 boxes, but he put a 4th one over there. He did put a side box on, and we've been doing so good today, we might bring another box into the game. We just might. I'm waiting on Drake to tell us, does he want a top or a bottom? Okay, top. Sorry, I didn't see that, Drake. Okay. He's like, I said top, Pops. Okay, bro, okay. Sorry. Here we go. We've got a crispy in there. A great, great crispy. All righty. We also have a Pops pack. These are good. I think everybody knows that. If anybody needs these, reach out to us and ask us for our menu. I'm not doing this as a commercial so much as if you need something. Sometimes you don't know where to go. So if you do need something, we'll hook you up. Okay? Boop. There's a Pops pack. Right? I'm ready to give you more of the commercial, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to use this platform for that for 1 second. I apologize. And we have an ODPE. ODPE. I'll tell you a story about this in a second. And half a gram of ground spawn. Ground spawn, not ground fruit, ground spawn. They're to test. Is it as effective as Pops claims it is? Okay, that's up to you to decide. Quick story regarding the ODPE. So, Brock's a little bit of a adventurer, a little more of a psychonaut. Boop, goes places, and it's good for him. I don't do that, but he does. So fine. Sunday morning? Was it Sunday morning? Yeah. No, I think it was Saturday. It must have been Saturday. It was Saturday. Before the little mini mush party, mini mush fest. Pops, excuse me. He said, Pops, can I try one of the ODPEs? Yeah. So he took 1 gram supplement. 1 gram supplement. Okay. And I've never seen a situation like this before. And then Free was there. Free's here this morning, or L's here this morning. It was a laughing situation. Laughing. I'm talking about laughter that came from the spirit of somewhere. It wasn't even human laughter. It was so pure. And there was such a giggle, but I've never watched another, and it was phenomenal. Almost like as a therapist view, like the laughter was so off the chain. The man ended up on the floor rolling, laughing. Oh, glasses. Oh, and laughter so real that you're not even part of it, but you're laughing too. Everyone in the house laughing. We all got it. Everyone from this. It was down the hall. You could hear Free laughing. You could hear it all laughing. He goes out to clean up a ice chest for the party. He comes back in. Man, peeing on myself. He comes back in. And he goes, Pops. He comes up to me. The look on his face was otherworldly, like a cartoon. I'm not kidding you. I don't know why I'm telling this story. I probably shouldn't be telling this story, but it's so inspiring in a way, because you just see magic. He comes, Pops, you're not going to believe it. He's still wanting to laugh, but what? He goes, I just had a conversation with Ha Ha, the Tibetan god of Ha Ha. He was out there and he had a conversation with the Tibetan god Ha Ha. Then he comes back, he goes, no, it was Hote. A couple minutes later, I'm reading them right here. I'm not even joking, they're all right here. No, it was He. No, Pop, it was the Tibetan god He Ho. And I'm asking him last night, which were all the names? Oh, I think it was hoorah. The Tibetan God, hoo. I'm like, would you please, I'm going to tell the story tomorrow. What was the God's name that you, I think it was the God, Attaboy. I'm like, it was not Attaboy. It wasn't Yippee either. What was it? Hote. He got, I told him the next day he was going to be ripped. He had like laughed so hard that he had a lot of Tibetan gods that he was naming. He went outside and had a virtual, almost DMT, he tells me, an almost DMT level experience and having conversations with Tibetan gods that laugh. Oh my God. I'm like, that's some pretty cool stuff that the Mother Nature's putting out there. That's not coming out of a laboratory or anything like that. Okay? So I told him, I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to rat you out on this story because it's actually, it's amazing. Take a tiny bit of that's all you need for the microdose, too, by the way. Okay? Who liked that story? Give me a couple thumbs up. Pops, he's an adventurer. Oh, we had other adventurers here on Saturday, too, by the way. We had 5 people all decide to go on the same adventure. Miss B was one of them, and she was one of the best. Okay, that makes you, gotta make you happy, Alicia. That is I'm not ratting them out. I was literally, like, from a objective point of view, I'm like clinically watching this going. And now if I was like, the lab guy with the book watching and the notebook watching, taking notes, they'd be laughing their butts off with him. And in their journal, they'd have to write, and I laughed too. And I got so into it. I don't know how the God Hote came to me too, but he did. The God Hote went to everybody in the house. Get out of here with that. True story. True story. Give me a second. The most important decision any human has to make is if you live in a friendly or a hostile universe. That's your most important decision. That you live in a friendly or a hostile environment. Universe, I should say. And you choose. Do you want it to be friendly or do you want it to be hostile? It's the most important decision you will ever make. Wake up. It's going to be friendly. That's going to be my universe. Then it is. Albert Einstein told us that. The most important choice you will ever make. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and sense in which he has attained liberation from self. I would go on to say selfishness. When it's no longer about you, the true value of life is now coming to you. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and sense in which he has attained liberation from his self or his selfishness. The givers and the doers are attaining their true human value. And they're moving to their higher form of consciousness. They're going to leave this thing behind. The ego will die with it, but the energy won't. That energy will find a new home, new form, and if you journeyed well, it will be more advanced. That's the way it works. Who knew? Let me read one more thing here. Well, then we got 2 giveaways. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. Listen to this. Hey, Pops, it's me, House of Sauce. This is our friend on here, Housey. I don't have an Instagram, and I haven't had one in a long time because I can't remember my passwords. I get that. I have to write my passwords in a password book. I hate passwords. So I hate that. I hate passwords. I hate keys. I hate that. I wish one of these, when I was a kid, we didn't even lock anything. We didn't. We didn't lock our front door. We could leave the keys in the ignition somewhere and walk in the house. Where are the keys? Oh, they're on the car. The world changed real fast. So I made a page for my small business that I have here in Connecticut. My name is Roy, by the way, and I'm an absolute huge admirer of your work and the way you interact with and treat people. My girlfriend always tells me I'm way too nice because they're never as nice back to me. So it's really nice to see someone else out there trying to spread kindness just as much as I do. And the people, here's what I want you to hear. And the people on the lives, my rocket ship people, and the people on the lives, excuse me, on the live YouTube are awesome people as well, man. I just really wish I could have joined a live sooner. I've learned a lot from you, man, and hopefully one day I can shake your hand and express how much you've actually impacted my life and my relationships. That's all this tea does. It helps us change our life and our relationship for one day when we leave here with a good, positive attitude of kindness and goodness. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll refuel tomorrow. When you're surrounded by negativity, you tend to think the world is negative. But interacting with people like you and the folks in this group really make me feel like what I do is the right thing to do. This interaction. And I wrote something back to him because I didn't take this as, I read something and then I wanted to use this as an opportunity to coach him too. I found something in there. I thought, you know what? I have an opportunity to coach him. Oh, Pops is always trying to coach people. There was something in there. That's what I wrote back. So I want you guys to hear a coach opportunity out of here too. This is a good man that's running around trying to be kind to people. And sometimes they're not kind back and it hurts. And then you start to question, should I continue to be kind? His wife told him, should you continue to be kind? Here's what Pop says in the coaching. We're going to go into overtime, 2 or 3 minutes. I wrote back. I said, remember to never predicate your kindness on how kind others are. That becomes an expectation. Just be the zebra you already are. If you're being kind because you expect them to be kind back, that's an expectation. It's the wrong reason. You do it because you're a kind zebra or a kind giraffe. And that's the stripes you have. And don't let somebody question why. Oh my God, what a weird looking zebra you are. That's who I am. And I don't have expectations and I don't have an agenda. And no, I'm not expecting anything back from anybody. I do this impeccably. That's it. Masha's saying it. That's power. I'm kind or good because I choose to be. And it builds I am my own rocket ship. That was the coaching in there. I love you, House. Good. You understand. This is a beautiful thing you wrote. Beautiful thing. You gave me a chance to coach you and everybody. Kindness doesn't come with expectations. Not that you did, but be careful. Be very, very careful. We do that. We give away 3 gifts here and we expect somebody to say something. Hell no. Don't you dare. you'll start running into a whole lot of problems, and pretty soon you're going to crawl up in a ball somewhere and say, "No, what? That's not this zebra." And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. So, let's do a giveaway. We're going to lose our IG here in a minute. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Expectations are future resentments, Straight Glide. 100%. Expectations are future resentments. I just birthed one. I can't wait till it comes to harvest. It's going to really mess up my brain. Whew. Get out of here. America loves breakfasts. We love breakfasts. Top 10 list of American breakfasts. Breakfast in America. What kind do you like? Give me a breakfast. Beaver butt is not on the list, Richard. Bagels, bagel, oatmeal, pancakes, eggs and toast, pancakes, toast, French toast, very close. Waffles, not explicit enough. Bacon and eggs, French toast, waffles, cereal, hash brown, home fries, oatmeal, eggs Benedict, grit, sausage, cereal, avocado, milk toast, crepes, sausage biscuits, omelets, grites, French toast, Brianna with Belgian waffles. Matthew Mitchell right behind, but I see Brianna. I have not seen Brianna here with the win. Brianna, you just got it with the Belgian waffle. Brianna, nice job. Hang in here. I'm going to do one more quick giveaway, but let's show Brianna what she has, and let me save this video. If I can save this video, give me 1 second. Oh my God, that's the overtime I told you guys we were going to do. I'm sorry about this. Will pops on 10/26. Okay, so congratulations, Brianna. Boop. Here we go for Brianna for the win. We gotta go to overtime fuel. You're right, Mamus. We'll do it quick though. 2 minutes, we'll be done. We have this one here. We have this one here. Thank you, Matt. I like these games for today. We did breakfast stuff and cereals and grains and stuff. And we have, stop it. Stop it. You knock it off. Okay, and same thing, ODPE. ODPE, and you might meet the Tibetan god Ho-He, Ha-Te, Ha-Ha, He, or He-Ho. And you've got the supplements, the ground spawn, okay? And watch out for that god, ha-ha-ho-ho, out of the Tibetan god, Yippee. It's the Tibetan god, Yippee, you have to look out for, okay? And one more. Let's do one more. I did, on this one, let's do fruit. Give me a fruit. Give me a fruit. It's not necessarily on it. It's just give me a fruit. I wrote down a fruit. Pear, mango, apple, kiwi. I'm glad too. Peach, pawpaw. Joe Dibbs. When you send in your brie, he will hook you up. Oh, okay. Plum, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe it is. Cantaloupe. Cease fire. We got that one fast. Kim Golden, the Mrs. Golden. I'm writing down Golden on here because I'll know what I mean. Okay? Kimmy, you won. I'm sorry that one happened so fast. I wish we could have hung in here a little bit longer. But it's overtime too, so we got to roll. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Kim, thank you. Here we go. We got another pop, blah, 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 doop, bop, bop, doop, boop, boop. Be back tomorrow. We're going to have a whole bunch of new games. You guys want 3 or 4 tomorrow? You guys want us to keep doing this tomorrow? I still have 3 readings that I didn't get to. You guys want the 3 readings? Oh, don't forget what's coming up here. Don't forget. So we got this, and we got this, and we got this. Okay? And tomorrow's boxes are going to be just a little bigger. Tiny bit bigger because it's Wednesday and we're climbing to Big Box Friday. Am I right? We want to climb. That's what rocket ships do. Rocket ships blast off, right? So we're going to climb to the top. And that was Miss Bolden. I'm feeling a little goofy this morning. Bam, I like this stuff. Pops, peace. We just hit the new record, 90 likes. New record, a new record. When we hit 100, by the way, get your friends, get your neighbors, get the Martians, get the Venetians, get everybody. Whoever's here, get your Czechoslovakians, okay? Whoever here, get your Scottish. Whoever's gonna be, when we hit 100, when we hit 100, supplemental giveaway like it's never been done before. I might not even be able to show it on live. I might have to do a private screening of the supplemental giveaway, okay? Pops, peace. You guys give me about 5 people, 10 people say you're gonna have an amazing day as you scroll me out of here. We're at 93 likes. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, Pops has got a goosebumps. Have a great day, you guys. Have a beautiful day. Look what we're doing here. Look what you guys are doing. Somebody else drive this thing. Someone else get up behind the car. Get the wheel. Grab the wheel. El, you grab it. Toy, can you do this, Greg? Greg, come on in. How about you, West? Come on in. Aaron, have a great day. Bingy Bop. That's one of the guys that's shooting us stuff from Scotland right there. Shy, have a great day. Shy, you come over here and drive this thing. Nick, have a good day. Bud, Joe Dibbs. Joe, you're going to be driving in a week. Ginger, you're coming. Whiskey, I should have let you drive. I made a mistake. Method, love you. I love you, Method. Carrie, have a great day. Free and Joey and Bingle and Richard and Tabitha and Joey and Brianna. Brianna, get your reading in. Get me your address. And you get some stuff. Matthew, have a great day. And RX1s. I love catching these things. Good, I'm glad you're here. Hakmanonite, thanks for jumping on. Trenty, good job, lady. Grayson, the prettiest girl in town. Drake and Joe and Kristen. Well, maybe she's prettier. Cap, no, she's not. You're all beautiful. Ellis and Exception and Greg and Bud Dads and Chris and Kimberly and Bud and Method of Change and Elle and Erwist and Tabitha. And I'm screaming at the camera. Pop, slow down. No, he can't. You guys are too fast. Greg, Exception, Sean, Carlotta, Cy, you're beautiful. Joey and Greg and Aaron and Elle and Sweet Competition. Oh, there you are, sweetie. And Greg and Chris and I caught you. Haley and Pop's Peace. Overtime was great. Pops, peace, love. Be kind to each other. Am I slowed down now? Pops, peace out. 96 likes. Screenshot. Hold on. I gotta get a screenshot. 90. Wait. With the 96 on there. Love you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Right here, same bat time, same bat channel. Be kind to one another. Peace out.